Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by the movie hangout. Ezra Miller fired. That's the topic of this video. Before I jump into it, I feel like this has been a long time coming. Before I jump into it, if you go on over, click subscribe, comment, like. I want to hear what your opinion is about the maniac Ezra Miller. So I'm over here at Cosmic Book News. If you don't already check out that site, you need to. No BS, fantastic articles on what's going on, entertainment, movies, comics, TV, video games, news, reviews, you name it. Super cool. It cuts through the corporate narrative, which I really love. So, Ezra Miller out as the Flash. The biggest Hollywood trade site reports Ezra Miller likely won't be the Flash in future DC films. Finally, that's all I got to say. Finally, I mean, seriously, what do you have to do to get fired in Hollywood? This guy's been arrested multiple times. He assaulted, I believe, two or three women. He ran into somebody's bedroom. He recently abducted somebody. I mean, it's just, you name it, this guy's done it. He's a weirdo. He shows up on the job not in the right frame of mind. I mean, it's just, if we show up late, if normal people show up 10 minutes late to their job repeatedly, they get fired. This guy assaults people all over the, like, over in Hawaii, then he flies over to other countries. I mean, it's nuts. It's absolutely crazy. Say goodbye to Ezra Miller as the Flash, which follows those recent allegations surrounding the actor's behavior with young girls. You would think that if somebody is doing this type of stuff and it's a minor, automatically you're fired, like automatically. But Warner Brothers, they've invested hundreds of millions of dollars into this clown for the Flash movie and all other future projects. And excuse me, and he's not dependable in any way. In Deadline's write-up surrounding the Flash movie, which is similar to my own from yesterday, the site notes that sources have filled them in that even if no more allegations surface, the studio won't likely keep Miller in the Flash role in future DC films. Do you think? Won't likely keep Miller. So there's still a chance this nut job maniac is going to be in other movies. Unbelievable. So that means Ezra Miller is out as the Flash, which either could happen before or after the release of the Flash movie. That's if it gets released. Oh, it's going to get released, trust me. They're going to release that thing. They need to at least break even on it. Deadline adds that they have also heard the studio has tried getting help for Ezra Miller. That's more likely what they're going to do. But the troubling headlines continue to pile up, which sounds like it means Miller has rejected the aid of Warner Brothers. Something that seems evident by the fact Miller recently deleted his Instagram account, probably a positive. I think probably all actors or adult pretenders should delete their Twitter and their Instagram account, like immediately. Because the more we see of what is in the minds of some of these people, or almost all these people, the less I want to spend one penny on anything they make, because they're twisted, sick, weird people. And not weird in an interesting way, like weird, like you got to alert the community before you move in. Deleted his Instagram account while mocking a court about the whereabouts of an 18-year-old girl whom he first befriended when she was only 12 years old. Okay, lock this dude up, like now. Just lock him up. Now her parents are seeking an order of protection, alleging Ezra uses violence, intimidation. If I was this girl's dad, I would make it very clear to Ezra to not be talking to my daughter. And I would be very creative in how I get that point across. Because no grown man should be talking to a 12-year-old girl unless she's like your daughter. You should never be talking to somebody else. Recently also saw another 12-year-old get an order of protection against the actor for menacing and threatening her to the point she made her feel uncomfortable by hugging her. And, I mean, just lock him up. The Fate of the Flash movie. I mean, at this point, it's pretty much a done deal, the Fate of the Flash movie, right? There aren't going to be any sequels with this guy. I don't think the fandom is going to support him being in anything affiliated with the character because he's not that great of an actor. He's not good at all with this character. Anybody could be in this suit. I mean, seriously, it's not like Henry Cavill, where Henry Cavill's like the most amazing representation of what you would think Superman would look like. It's not like that. Like anybody could put on this red suit and be this character. Um, it says Deadline says that it's up to David Zaslav, the new CEO of Warner Brothers Discovery, where much like I reported, Warner Brothers could have released the flick in theaters with the hope the controversy will die down. It's not going to die down. He's going to get arrested at least 4 more times before it gets released. I guarantee it. Or release the film on the HBO Max streaming service, and another possibly is similar to the Johnny Depp Fantastic Beasts. It's nothing like the Johnny Depp Fantastic Beasts situation. Johnny Depp didn't do anything other than be a little reckless, and Ezra Miller is clearly a person that should not be allowed to be in public. It says, there is no winning in this for Warner Brothers. No kidding. This is an inherited problem for Zaslav, and hope that the scandal will remain at a low level. It won't. It'll be high level before the movie's released. I hope for the best turnout. People aren't going to show up to this thing unless they're just going to review it and give it a huge thumbs down. Some fans have brought up the question of whether Warner Brothers could replace Miller in the movie with another actor. Of course they could. Anybody could play that character. If they took Tobey Maguire, and we all know he's Spider-Man, and he just played the Flash, I would accept it. I'd watch that. I like Tobey Maguire. Anybody could play this character. They could have a chick, an actress play this character, and it would be better than what Ezra did. But that seems likely not to happen as the filming is already complete and Miller plays multiple roles in the film. Well, that is your own dumb fault. You would think that these people, see, a lot of people don't know this, but in Hollywood, they are extremely, when I say they, the studios, the producers, they are very particular with who they cast. Very particular. Like, if you're a good actor, but you're like a little short or you have just slightly off in some way, they're going to just kick you to the curb like you're nothing, and they're going to bring somebody in because everybody's disposable. But here, they're acting like this Ezra Miller is like a 1 in 10 billion type of actor, and he's clearly not. Nobody is fawning over this guy except for a few big wigs in Hollywood. And you have to wonder if Ezra Miller maybe knows like inside personal information with the decision makers in the business. That could be maybe he knows some of the things they do in their private life. Maybe he was there. I mean, you don't know. It just seems like he has a lot hanging over really powerful people, because anybody else would have been booted. I think if Ben Affleck had this much bad publicity, I don't think he would have been kept as Batman. I really don't. I think they would have swapped him out with somebody else. If Jared Leto, had this type of, all these like being arrested multiple times for assaulting people, grooming, different people, I'm pretty sure Jared Leto would have been let go. He wouldn't have been kept as the Joker. So it's very suspicious, and that's what fascinates me about this whole Ezra Miller debacle, is that you have a business, a multi-billion-dollar business that is nitpicky with every little thing people do, but yet they're keeping this one select guy, and there's got to be a lot more to the story. But anyways, let me know what you think. Do you think that Ezra Miller really is worth all of this trouble? Do you think The Flash is going to tank hard and it's going to be a total disaster? Or do you think that somehow an amazing like PR campaign is going to save Ezra Miller's career and also the Flash movie? Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you want to get future rants, reviews, original content, click subscribe. Later.